I see 5 thumbs up. Got some thumbs up going on. Let me look at my... There we go. We have Ken from West Virginia. Curmudgeon. Oh my, I have my... There we go. I'm here alone for the moment. David's on his way home. I'm watching to it. We are Kim and Matt from Pennsylvania. Awesome. Welcome to the chat. Okay. It should fix the buffering. Is it looking okay now?
So far.
All right. Hopefully that fixed it. My phone doesn't always have the best whatever. Well, welcome home.
Welcome home. Hi. That's whatever.
It's right there.
That's what I miss.
A lot of buffering, apparently. Is it getting better? I need to go back.
One second.
Okay.
What's on the agenda for tonight? No game night, no trivia night,
No,
nothing for night. Whoa! I just come home to these things sometimes.
it's just us hanging out. It's kind of tired today. Not doing much.
I expected this place to be spotless when I got home. It's not. It's kind of messy still.
It is not. Except for that pile over there. I showed them my pile. Still buffering?
No, it's going.
Oh, it's good. It's better now.
Yeah, I'm listening to it on my headset right here.
Oh, okay. I
haven't heard it pause yet.
I just need to scroll down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to get caught up, lady. Get with the times.
Watching from Chicago. We finally got some AK weather. I'm loving it. Well, we have some, I don't know what weather now.
We're getting ready to have blizzard warnings.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because it warmed up and blew in some wind.
It is warm. Yeah, I was like, almost filmed some blowing snow today on test drives, but it's blowing like crazy right now.
Yeah, it's way up high. You can see it coming off the mountains, swirling up there.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, who do we got? All right, John says it's much better now. Brooke Trout says it's better. The dog is over there hacking up something.
You okay, dog? All right.
All good now. Okay. I just have to wait for you to get home to use your internet then. I don't know why.
I think we just need to cut some trees down and get Starlink.
$15 people here, 9 likes. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
I did, see.
So what's everybody been doing this week? What have you been doing this week?
Working. Well, I was saving your life yesterday.
Oh, yeah, yesterday. Oh, yeah.
That's funny. Should we talk about that?
If you want. You just want to make fun of me. That's all.
It's so much fun.
You can go ahead and make fun of me.
Like,
you tell your side of the story.
my side?
Your side of the story.
My side's funnier anyway. So, yeah, I was driving home. I was driving home from work early yesterday, thankfully. And then I got this phone call. She never calls me. I got this phone call. Like, oh, crud, what's going on now? And she's like, I did something bad, but it's not bad. But I didn't do it, but I did it.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah.
So apparently you brought a vacuum cleaner, a shop vac in from the garage. And what were you cleaning?
What?
What were you cleaning?
The floor.
Okay, cleaning the floor.
Every now and again, I just bring the vacuum in and sweep everything. All the wood chips and dog hair and suck it all up.
And then what happened?
What? Oh, okay. So you're not telling the story very well.
Well, I'm telling my side.
So anyway,
we got to get to your side first.
So I went to the garage and I brought the shop vac in. We keep it in the garage because it's a little big for the cabin.
Even though it's a tiny shop vac.
Yeah, but so I found a place for it, by the way. So I bring the shop vac in and I start vacuuming around the wood stove, all the ash and wood chips and all the stuff. And then I was like, man, it smells like mouse pee in here, mouse poo. And so I was like, I gotta stop. And then so then I opened up the shop vac and found that the bag inside was all chewed up and there's like mouse stuff everywhere in there. So then I was grossed out. So then I'm trying to take the bag off. I was just going to throw it away, dump out the vacuum, and go from there. And then a mouse came out of the vacuum and ran across the floor. So I screamed and I got up on the couch and Maddie was looking at me like, you know.
You made it sound like it jumped out of there like claws and fangs and ah!
No, it climbed up the side of the vacuum and crawled all out, but he was big and fat. And so, yeah, I screamed and scared Maddie, and then I ran next door and I got some traps and I came back and I set the traps and then I called you. So you weren't right first. I needed to take care of the mice first.
So then I was driving home when I got the call. I was like 5 minutes away. And I come in here and she's standing on the back of the couch.
I was sitting there.
And Maddie's laying on the couch wondering what's going on. She's all freaked out. Like, what is going on with this lady? So then we like tear up the hole looking for this mouse because, I mean, the cabin's only this big. So we can't find it. It's probably hiding in a crevice somewhere. We've never had a mouse in this cabin before. They've never been in here. So see, I'm looking around now. So we set the traps in certain spots, and we have to go to a dinner thing with our motorcycle group. So we go to a dinner, then we come back, and we found the mouse.
Yeah, he was in the trap. But while we were gone, we went to Lowe's and we got sticky traps and a new vacuum bag, and I sanitized the vacuum and cleaned it all out.
And Maddie can't go to dinner with us, so we left her at the neighbor's house so she didn't lick the peanut butter on the traps.
Yeah, but we got it, so yay.
But yeah, it's fixed.
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
I just did not want to be infested by mice in here. We've never had a
never had a mouse in here.
Never had a mouse inside here. I've lived with mice forever, but I just never had one in this cabin, and it's too small to share with mice. It's just too small. I'm not doing it. So I told them we were going to have if we didn't get it last night, we were going to have a massive minimalism party today, and there was going to be nothing left, and I was going to clean everything until I found it. But luckily.
Well, when it jumped out of the bag, you told me it was a big fat mouse. I'm like, oh, you mean it was a pregnant mouse going to lay babies everywhere?
Yeah, no. it was pretty big.
He was big.
Let's see.
All right.
Any moose lately? Oh, so with the mouse. Okay, so I had a mouse on the inside of the house. On the outside of the house, I had mama moose and baby moose. And so I'm like, I can't go outside. I ran next door and then got the traps, but I was looking over my shoulder because they were laying outside for like 3 hours. Not too far back there, too. And then today
you saw a bull moose.
There was a bull moose laying out there.
That's unusual.
Yeah, I got some video. But yeah, like they said, who was it yesterday? Cut the Cord said that there's a wolf pack
Oh, up in the
Up,
mountains right now. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're pushing them down. Because I've never seen a bull around here.
I never have either. And we've actually seen a lot of moose around here almost every day.
And the snow's deep too.
So, all right. Let's get back to these guys. Anything to talk about there?
There's Matt. He's not in his garage, sitting on the couch next to a dog mom. Okay, so what? Okay, here we
Making notes.
Making notes. Who's who? Who belongs to who? Not that we will always remember, but
I don't hardly remember. I have to meet you 100 times first, and I'll remember.
okay. And let's see. We got down to 16 last night. North Alabama got snow.
Wow.
But not them. Bummer. Oh. Yeah, you need a little bit of snow. Gotta have snow.
But I've been seeing a lot of cold temperatures in the States this week.
There's your sister in Gaston.
What?
Let's see. Dropping trees and working in my outbuildings. That's what they're up to. Working on projects, editing videos, and fixing the chicken coop door.
It's a good project.
Rearranging the house again. Uh-oh. Somebody's bored.
Takes after you.
Staying home due to snow and ice. Oregon schools shut down over a few inches of snow. Alaska would laugh, but Oregon has no resources to keep up.
Yep.
Yeah, when you don't expect it, can be.
I think last year we had our first snow day ever, just because we had so much snow that the plows couldn't keep up.
Yeah, they
with
couldn't
all
get
of it.
couldn't get to the
I think
roads.
that's the first time I've ever seen Alaska have an actual snow day. Normally, our snow days is because of warm weather with a cold spell and everything turns to ice. But
says you guys are expecting snow. We predicted to have sun until Monday. I didn't look at it. Did you, Lou? We're expecting snow?
No.
Did you make that up?
When? I didn't say we're expecting snow.
A blizzard.
Blizzard is not snow. A blizzard is blowing snow.
That's right. Blowing
Look up the
snow.
definition of a blizzard. It's blowing snow.
Oh well, we're already there. We're blowing snow. Okay, you're right.
We had this discussion earlier.
Yeah. This morning it was 2 degrees and cold and clear, and then all of a sudden it started blowing and got warm.
And we had that discussion about the blizzard because the weather forecast was like blizzard warning, and we're like, there's no snow in the forecast. So we looked up a blizzard definition. It's not actual snowing; it's blowing snow. But okay.
Let's see. They're saying hello to Desiree and Moffat Racing. Well, they came in as Moffat Racing today instead of
using their other channel, the other channel name.
Rooted in Alaska is also Moffat Racing.
Yeah,
Two different channels.
Put that in your notes.
Laugh out loud when you turned that vacuum on. What was that mouse thinking?
We had that discussion.
We did have that
night.
discussion. It's like I turned it on and
it's like tornado. Whoa!
He was probably had all his hair all flowing back, and then the wood chips started coming in, and he was like on Twister, like we got debris. Yeah, as things are flying past him. Yeah.
Oh. If you could only have a camera in there, that would have been funny. If you'd have known.
Yeah.
Oh.
The mice go for your eyes. Oh. And then last night, remember we were talking about the rats? The rats in New York?
Yeah.
I dreamed about that this morning and I was so grossed out. The rats. Ugh. Those were big. I saw the rats in the...
Got to see your first rat in New York City.
In the subway... What is it? Where the subways run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subway tracks.
Yeah. We have 2 Maine Coon cats. A mouse wouldn't stand a chance.
We used to have 2 cats here before her time.
You had them when I was around a little bit.
We had one cat that was dumb as a box of rocks, and the other cat was an awesome mouser. We never had mice in the garage at all then, but they went away. The mice have slowly came back.
I think the reason the mice are in there right now is because the chicken food is in there.
Yeah, probably. So that means it's your fault.
Try to keep it cleaned up, but the chicken comes in every morning and she starts getting into the food before it's ready and she makes a mess.
Bad chicken.
Ain't no cabin big enough to share with mice. No. When I lived in a mobile home, they were pretty bad. We would just set traps and, yeah, they would just go off. There's a certain time of year they would just start coming in.
Oh, Bill's got to get his kid at work.
Oh,
Hopefully he's not
yeah.
late again this time.
Don't forget the kid. Let's see. Lowest temp here so far was 13 degrees last night. We will have no snow. We still have no snow since it last melted. Sun and low temps for the next 4 days. Such weird weather everywhere and here in New York State. Yeah. It's been pretty weird here. A couple days of a lull, but usually it's either really cold, windy, or what's the other one? Snowing.
Warm and snowing.
We haven't had a whole lot of just nothingness.
It's 25 degrees today.
I don't know if that's right because the phone says 18.
That's probably right.
I'm not sure where that's sitting. If it blew off or it's still sitting
If it's
on the
laying
porch.
in the snowbank.
Well, they're 27.5.
But see, your
so,
phone is wherever the weather station is, Wastilla. It's not here.
Yeah.
And
So this one
it can
says,
change.
This one says 25. The one inside.
And we know you can drive half mile down the road and it's going to be totally different temperature.
Cooking warm food for the family. Keeping the dogs occupied since it was single digits with the wind chill. Yeah. I was supposed to go on a walk today, and I never made it because the wind started acting up, and it was 2 degrees with wind, and then I can't take Maddie with me. Tore apart her toy again.
Again? Oh, let's take it apart more. You did that, didn't you? You look guilty.
Whistle down after dark.
Pulled her squeaker out of the unicorn.
Hi everyone. We are less than 6 months out from moving from Colorado back to my husband's hometown, which is,
I don't know.
Which is where?
Where's the hometown? Where are you moving to?
From Colorado.
Sounds awesome.
This morning here in Pennsylvania was our coolest so far at 6 degrees.
Ooh. Yeah, that's where we were at last night.
Headed to Alaska. Nice. We remember you on another live saying that. Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I forget things. I'm old. Forgive me.
Oh, yeah.
If I didn't write it down, it's gone. What background did you give us today? Oh, Snowy Hill.
That was where I went hiking this week.
Yeah. But not today.
Yesterday.
Oh, the short hike that you only got up to one turn?
Two turns.
If
okay.
there's any local people here that want to go on hikes during the week, she's looking for a hiking partner.
I am looking for someone who wants to go hiking in the mountains or whatever, in the snow and
nothing crazy.
In the cold and the wind and crazy.
No, nothing too crazy. You don't want to call me at work like you did on top of Marmot that day.
I was by myself, stuck on top of the mountain. I was just calling a friend. After that, I was good. Robert Bartman, Linda Jones, hello. And there's Charles and Annalyn from the Philippines. Hello. Yeah, I figured out that was my name.
That was your. Oh, gotcha.
We had 3 days of below zero temperatures. I took off to be out in it. Good, good, good.
Yeah, just dress warm. You'll be fine.
Yeah, if you dress warm enough, except for the wind, that's kind of yucky. But I don't mind the cold, especially if you're doing something. If you're walking, if you're hiking, it can be 0 degrees, and if you're hiking up a mountain, you can be hiking up in a t-shirt. It don't matter. It's
Well,
you gotta be working.
depends on the temperature of the t-shirt thing, but yeah. Like when you're just standing around, it gets cold.
Yeah.
Like this weekend at the racetrack.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to be doing something, working. No. Oh, 80. They're in the 80s. No rain today. That's the Philippines. Does it ever snow there? Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably.
I don't know. I've never been there. It's in an area that probably doesn't snow a lot unless they have a high mountain.
Let's see. My father-in-law's name is Pete Edmonds, if anyone recognizes the name.
Well, I know some Edmonds. I know the last name.
That's a different spelling.
It is.
I think.
But I do know.
It depends on where they're from. There's a
Yeah.
lot of Edmonds in Palmer area. Linda Jones, we had 6 inches of snow. Oof, minus 19 wind chill, minus 35 next week. We are going to be in the 30s and 40s next week in Wisconsin. Wow, that's a big difference.
That is. So I'm moving to Wasilla.
I'm
moving to Wasilla.
Where are you reading?
Very top.
Oh, okay, Wasilla. Yeah, that's where we are.
They're going to be our neighbors.
We might be our neighbors.
Nice.
Everybody's our neighbors, though.
Sometimes you just have to drive an hour to get there.
John has 9 degrees there right now. Is it windy up there? It looked like it was super windy up in the mountains.
No, he's on the.
It depends.
He's on the perfect side of the mountain, though.
Yeah, that's true. It was like Matanuska Peak was just swirling with snow.
Because John's on that side. The wind comes this way, so he may be in a pocket there.
There's Rick Kelly. That Arctic blast storm was wild. So many people with colder temps than usual the past week.
Yeah, down in the States, it was. Yeah, it was. I've seen a lot of weird temperatures down there. Yeah, the stove is hot.
Is it? Should I shut it down or something? I don't know if it's.
It's hot.
It's because it's so warm outside.
Yeah.
I can open a window, get the air conditioning going on. There we go. Air conditioner's on.
Where'd you leave off here?
I know. I gotta wipe my glasses. I can't see anymore. It's getting hard to read.
Oh.
What? I can't see.
Let's see. So many.
Robert Bartman.
Hi, Linda Jones.
Oh,
we're
Wisconsin.
in Wisconsin.
They're in Eagle River, Wisconsin.
River. There's an Eagle River, Wisconsin. There's an Eagle River right down the road from us, like 30 miles away.
Don't swallow that squeaker. You're chewing on the squeaker.
You silly girl. You're a silly girl.
No snow in the Philippines. There are mountain areas with weather in the 50s, but no snow.
Also, that noggin of yours need a hard hat. Out in Alaska. Would he whack his head on something?
Not sure.
I'm missing something on that part of the conversation. Yeah, fill us in.
Oh yeah, he was working on that 4-wheeler
Was he?
yesterday or whenever that video was.
I missed that one.
What is today? I don't even know what today is. Any northern lights? It's been, there might be.
It might be tonight.
There might have been yesterday as it was clear.
Oh, John's doing fine. Caught my biggest muskie in Eagle River. What's a muskie?
I'm assuming some kind of fish that we don't have here.
Okay. I've never heard of one. You s-
Kenosha. My camp is in Marquis County, Michigan. Oh, he has a slight breeze up there.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I can deal with a slight breeze. No northern lights at all.
While awake. Yeah.
Who's that one?
That's Bill.
Oh.
Remember? He changed
yeah,
his name.
changed his name.
Bill.
Hi, Bill.
We'll get used to it.
threw me off. New name, new logo. Or what is it called? Avatar. New avatar.
I don't know what that thing is.
But that's the bottom there.
Oh, okay.
So what do we got going on tonight? You always have an agenda. What's the agenda?
I don't have one.
I just got home.
I was tired today. I did about 5 o'clock. I was like, oh man, I better get the computer and get it set up and stuff because I was laying on the floor and I almost fell asleep. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a busy day. Built the tranny, tore out a tranny, pulled the tranny out, helped some guys with some training.
Oh, and the back came down on his head. That's what happened.
And I was about to put a tranny in, and I'm like, oh, crud, I got to get home.
And then you were late.
I looked at the time, it was like 15 minutes after. I'm like, I got to run. I'm stuck in rush hour traffic.
Did you see that?
6-wheeler, and the back came down on my head.
Ouch, ouch.
Well,
Stop in for a sauna. We're south of Republic. Not sure where that is, but let's go.
right, we'll book a trip tomorrow.
Hello from upstate New York. Joanne Twists.
We never stopped by upstate New York.
We didn't? Where's that?
It's the top side of New York.
Where were we?
We're in Manhattan.
I don't know. I couldn't figure it out.
Upstate New York is more country.
Oh.
It's like Alaska without mountains.
I'll be in and out tonight heating my water so I can take a shower. Nice. Gotta do that. I remember we used to cheat. We had I don't know, we didn't have any running water, but we had those black shower bags, and we had a bathtub that had a drain went outside. The drain went outside. And we got boiling water, and we'd put cold water, half hot water in the shower bag and hang it up in the bath and over the tub, and then we would take a shower that way.
Is that called getting a bag's worth of shower?
Yeah. It was this little tiny little nozzle. You kind of had to really, yeah. Couldn't get too much soap on you because you probably wouldn't get it off. But
You did
worked.
it. You bit the top off your squeaker. I'm throwing it away.
No, it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work. There it is. It's chewed the top off the squeaker. All right, you don't get that no more. Here, chew the rest of the unicorn. All right.
She usually doesn't get into trouble except for when we're on a live. She's like,
It's
nobody's paying attention to me.
So it's like whenever we go to somebody else's house, I don't care whose it is. If we're at somebody else's house and there's dog toys laying around or tennis balls, she loves tennis balls. She'll find it, and she'll chew on it, she'll squeak toys, she'll play with everything. We get home, no. You can even bring the same toy home that she liked at their house, and no, she don't want to play with it. But when we're here doing something, we're occupied, somebody else is in our house, she wants to play and chew things up.
Because we're not paying attention to her.
But she's chewing up the right stuff. It's her toy. She can chew it up.
It kind of, she stole it from next door.
No, it was given to her.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
They were twins. There's another one next door.
Oh. It was the ferret's toys.
Yeah. Right.
Currently living in
Where's your ball?
Venice, Florida, going to camp for hopefully a month this summer. Nice.
Camp. I'm going to camp.
Are you going to camp?
Yeah. I'm going to men's conference.
Oh yeah, that's next month?
It's February 29th, March 1st and 2nd. And I've been up there. It's Victory Bible Camp up the Glen Highway, about 90 mile 95 Glen Highway. And I've been up there when it's been negative 20 the whole weekend. I've been up there where there's been 20, 30 degrees positive. So we don't know what we're going to get this year. We'll see. But it's a lot of fun.
John says his sister lives in upstate New York.
Don't get thumbs up.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs. I did. Some of the best naps are impromptu on the floor. Well, what I was doing down there was... So I've been doing 3 exercises every day, and one of them is a plank hold for 1 minute. Well, I didn't do it yesterday, so today I was like, all right, 2 minutes it is. About a minute and a half, I gave up, and I laid down to go to sleep. And I did. I finished it up. I finished up that last 30 seconds, and then I rolled over and did my sit-ups too.
So
but
I had the nap this week.
You had a nap?
Yes. Saturday I got the snow machine out of the shed, got it going. We went for our first ride on Saturday up to Big Lake. We went riding with 3 other friends, and then found one little hill to go tear up a little bit. But man, I got home from that, and I was sitting on the couch. I was trying to watch this little YouTube video. It was a half-hour video on something I don't even remember, and I was like, just phasing out, and I finally just gave up. All right, do it. Like half an hour. I was gone for half an hour. It was such a good nap. I woke up, and it's like your whole body's kind of tingly, or you're moving, but you still feel kind of asleep. That was the best power nap. If I get a couple of those today, I wouldn't even have to sleep at night.
We are between Rochester and Syracuse, close to Lake Ontario.
We need to pull out a map while we're doing this.
I know.
I can't.
It's like
I hear names, but I'm like, I don't know where any of those names are from.
Put names and pins to everybody. Like, you live here. High life on the High Line. There's a heat wave going on in North Dakota today. -4 degrees with 13 wind chill. Yeah.
I don't feel so bad up here anymore.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind the negatives, but I do not really care for the wind. It just doesn't make it much fun. So I guess Pete Edmonds helped start. Big Lake Amateur Hockey Association. Lead contractor in the Alaskan Sea Life Center. Nice. Had a cabinet company. Oh, I will absolutely.
There you go. You got a hiking partner.
Nice. So far, most people that I've taken out don't want to hike with me anymore. Or
she thinks she's really slow and out of shape, but then nobody keep up with her.
People complain because I'm too fast, or I take them on too dangerous of hikes, or
It wasn't dangerous. There's no avalanche danger there.
No, like the one when I went up Skyscraper everybody complained about it. Oh, that was so scary.
Skyscraper's not scary.
Or marmot. Yeah. See, it's not. They're not scary at all. They haven't seen nothing.
Nothing. They haven't seen nothing yet.
Go up the ones you dragged me up.
Yeah, those are funner.
East Twin.
I won't do that in the winter. It's too steep.
What's that other one with the goat trails?
With the goat trails.
Bold.
Oh, Bold Peak. Yeah, that's a fun
Even
one.
Pioneer Peak.
Pioneer Peak is only because I take it up the hard route.
That's true. There is an easier way.
I know the easy route.
He drags me up the hard
I conveniently forget.
He likes to see me cry.
We go down the easy route.
I still do it. Even if I cry, I still push on. You have to have a good cry, and then you can carry on. It's okay. But that's the kind of hiker I am. I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to cry and carry on. Get to the top. We have several muskie tournaments in Eagle River. Talking Brook Trout. Oh, yep. See, I'm tired today. No hot water heater yet to fill. No running water yet either. Used the bags for hot water on the sailboat for the first year. Then I got a cheap system to heat water. Yeah, we did the bag. We used the shower bags outside in the summer. Just leave it in the sun.
Yeah.
And it warms it up.
We cheat here. We have a instant hot water heater, propane powered instant hot water heater for our outdoor shower.
Yeah,
in the
that's
summertime.
Awesome.
Then we just drag a hose over from the neighbor's house.
Instant hot water. That's nice and doesn't run out.
Nope.
I mean, eventually it would.
Yeah, once you ran out of 5 gallons of propane.
Adirondack area is known as Little Alaska here in New York State.
Oh.
Huh.
I've heard of Adirondack before. I didn't know it was known as that. Never been there. You still having issues with the lines. The lines with lines.
Right here. No issues, just haven't gotten to the point to hook them up inside the cabin. The water
gotcha.
lines.
Gotcha. I got it in the middle of somebody's conversation. I'm nerd that way.
Robert Bartman talking to Linda. Hey, I'm yawning. Oh.
Good night.
I know. I know you had an issue with it holding pressure in the spring. Naps are good. Yep. Feel like one, but if I take a nap now.
What's a nap?
You don't take naps? I love a good 20-minute nap. Or I can just struggle through all day being tired or take a nap.
That's what Sarah does in the afternoon.
It helps. It does.
A 5-minute plank challenges.
Oh boy. I could work my way up.
Yeah, you need to do that. I want to see that.
I've been working up for like, what, a month now?
And you're what?
So
20 seconds?
I started at a minute, and it was tough. And now a minute is okay. And I did a minute and a half today, and it was like, okay, I'm not quite there yet. But, and it's a little bit of a struggle because I have some very low back issue. And so it kind of hurts, but I figure I just need to strengthen it. I don't know. Whistledown talking to, let's see. Robert Ladysmith is beautiful. Do you ever go to the Lola car show? I loved that as a kid. Huh.
I want to go. I love car shows.
Car shows are really cool. You did a good job getting stuck, David. A couple times.
I know, I did.
You did really
Yeah.
good.
I stuck her in there good. Shorts and all.
Join
When
the
you
live.
when you
get
have
a pin on the big wall map. There you go. We could get a. Well, we don't have a wall big enough for a map. I don't think. It'd have to be a small map. We'd have to have it on a.
hang it from the ceiling.
We'd have to have it on a pegboard, right? Cork board.
Well,
Just store it behind the couch.
And it'd have to be a world map because you got the Philippines in there.
All around the
And
world.
every once in a while we have our German friend show up. Or a Russian guy too.
Yeah, the Russian guy.
But I have to think about doing that. Good night.
Okay.
I'm gonna put everybody to sleep.
Well,
so it's contagious.
It's because the coffee I'm drinking is decaf. It's not helping at all. It says you're doing good, Amy. Is Amy here? Did I miss something?
Probably.
Sorry, never had time to check out the car show. Okay, whistle. Could have been worse, Angie. If it was a shop vac, you could have had the switch on blowing out and shot the mouse and all the poop all over the place. Yeah.
I never thought of that. That's awesome.
What? How does it?
If you had it on blow instead of suck,
Oh.
it does do that.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
No, that would have.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
We had to tear the whole place down. Like, starting over.
We have a nice instant water heater, yeah. I love that thing. I love taking outdoor showers. It's like, I don't know. It's just an experience you have to have. You just have to. Everyone needs to at least once. I used a 5-gallon water container painted black and would place it outside in the sun. Yep, that would work. And get warm. I cannot sleep when it is light out. Whoa. That is why we have blackout curtains my mom made. Oh, we can sleep. I can sleep. Yeah.
Light doesn't bother me a bit. It can be like, as long as it's not like the sun right in my eyes, I just throw something over my face, I'm good. I don't care if it's daylight or dark, whatever. If I'm tired, I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, if I'm tired, I can't sleep in a car.
I've seen you sleep in a car. You gotta be really tired though.
Very, very tired. I can't sleep on an airplane.
Oh, I can. Give me 2 pages of a book and I'm out.
I can.
Wake me when we get there.
We've fallen asleep on the side of the trail, just like waiting on people or just taking a break, and you just fall asleep and the sun shining on you, burning up. Just take a nap. Okay, we're good to go again.
Those are good naps too. I don't think there's a such thing as a bad nap.
No. Love outdoor showers. I'm retired and never take naps. I wish I didn't have to. I mean, I don't every day, but...
You're retired and
take naps. I just get tired. Tired.
Well, you work more now that you're retired than you did when you were working a full-time job.
They're laughing about the mouse thing.
Oh. I'm still laughing about it.
Racing is laughing about it. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell them about it yet?
What?
You didn't tell your daughter this morning when she called?
Yes, I told her about the mouse.
Oh, okay.
The mouse in the house and me screaming like a little girl, jumping up on the couch. Yep. When you were pulling the sled out, was the brake on? Because it was really not moving at all.
So, that's funny because
oh yeah,
I don't know, it used to be easier when I was younger, that's for sure. But and then somebody had made a comment, which I noticed too while I was watching the videos, like, why didn't you need rollers for the under the skis? And I'm like, And the funny thing is on the shelf right next to me, next to the sled there's a set of sled rollers sitting there, and I'm like, I didn't even think of using those.
Yeah. Next time. For sure.
Makes me feel young pulling it out that way.
Or does it make you feel old that you forgot that you had those?
Probably. Apparently I don't use them that much.
Billy's back. He got his kid. Don't know what cartoon that's from, but I say it all the time.
What's that?
Oh, look, Billy's back. Billy! I don't know.
I kind of say I want to have heard that before.
That would have been a Tom and Jerry clip. Yeah. Bill's leaving for a minute. It is 9:20 here. You can be tired on my time. I was tired at 3.
You're tired when you wake up in the morning.
No, sometimes I am. If I get up at 5 and go to the gym, I'm tired by 10 o'clock. I don't know what it is. I think it's, I don't know. I was looking it up, and yeah, that one, I did look it up, and one of the things that ask if you're like fatigued all the time, one of the questions was, do you have a wood stove? And that
wood stove makes you tired.
It sucks the air out of your house, and it fills it with what? Carbon something.
Not the bad stuff.
Yeah, the bad stuff.
Well, open a window.
Well, yeah, I was just surprised that was one of the questions for fatigue is, do you have a wood stove?
It can't be the bad stuff. We're still kicking.
Yeah, we are. We have headaches a lot and tired a lot.
I don't have headaches a lot.
Every night when you wake up?
Not every night. That's only when I sleep in. If I get up, they're fine.
Yeah.
If I wake up, so it's like 3 in the morning. If I wake up and I'm not tired anymore and I try to lay there and sleep, I will get a headache. I don't know why. So when I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm not tired, I just have to get up so I don't get a headache. I don't think it's a wood stove because I'm still in the house. I'm just awake.
You're in a lower level when you come down here.
Yeah.
Maybe it all goes up. I don't think it does.
I don't think it does.
Bad stuff sits on the floor. Right?
Maybe it's just breathing the air that you're breathing.
I don't know.
Your air is contagious. I just need to get away from it.
Tom and Jerry, speaking of mice. Yeah, Tom was the cat and Jerry was the mouse. Tom and Jerry for sure, but Tom would have been the one in the vacuum. He was kind of cute, though. I loved it when he ran in his little hole and couldn't get caught. But, yeah. If that mouse just crawled out and used its arms and legs like Jerry would have waved at me and smiled, I might have not been so freaked out. I like Tom and Jerry. Must have forgotten about that.
I like
he's back.
I like them old cartoons.
New pot of water. What?
I like all them old cartoons.
I know they're
cartoons today are just
beating
dumb.
on each other, trying to kill each other. I mean, that was good stuff.
Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
But yeah, today's cartoons are just kind of dumb.
I don't even know what they watch nowadays.
They watch a kid grow up with his 2 dads.
On a cartoon. I can sleep anywhere in any weather. That's John.
There, I'm with John.
Yeah, you can. You can just.
I've actually been known to sleep on the trail side riding sleds because the guys I used to ride with, they would always want to take breaks. Especially we're up at Arctic Man riding. We'll be up there for a week riding, and I'll actually kick up my cowling just to block the sun, and I'll lay down in the snow and just pass out for a little bit while they're taking a break.
Robert's too busy to take a nap. If I was busy, I wouldn't need a nap. But the things that I'm doing are like sitting at the computer,
Yeah.
editing videos.
I think that's why I fall asleep when I sit down all the time, because I'm
Because you're not doing
I'm always
anything.
on my feet. You can't take a nap on your
Every
feet.
time he sits down,
I've been told I have a switch in my butt. Every time I sit down, I switch off.
and it's very true. Especially like meetings, church, anything like that.
It's a struggle to stay awake in church. I try really hard,
Uh,
and it's really hard because we're always in the second row, right behind the front row. So everybody behind me can see my head going bloop, bloop, bloop.
it should keep you awake because you're in the second row.
I try.
Sarah says the same thing about naps. Yeah, yeah. I can get out and hike all day long or shop all day long or whatever I do.
As long as you're moving.
I can be out and about, out doing stuff, working in the yard, but yep. Come inside next to the wood stove, it's over. Sleeping military style, yeah. When you can sleep anywhere. Sleep when you can. We use the rollers even on the little sleds.
Yeah, I know. They're little, but they're still fun to pull around.
Yeah. I slept on the ground in the rain in Vietnam. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people did. A lot of guys did that. Gotta do what you gotta do. I forgot something today and got laughed at about. Now I can't remember what it was. Yeah. Even though I'm not.
At least you remember you forgot something.
Even though I'm not very busy, I seem to still forget a lot of things. Like today, I went upstairs to get something, did 3 other things, came back down. Like, man, I forgot what I went up there for.
I do that all the time.
I had to turn around and go back up there.
I'll need like a tool working across the shop. I'll walk all over to my box or my tool area and I'll be like, what did I need? I don't remember. Wow.
You have to walk all the way back.
I start walking back. I'm like, oh, I remember.
Brook Trout, it's 10:20, should go to bed, but I took a nap. I'll be live tomorrow night at 5 p.m.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow is what?
Thursday. I don't think we're doing anything tomorrow. I think we're good.
Yeah, Thursdays are.
We might be there.
Thursdays.
Let me check
When's the meeting? Friday?
I'm looking at my calendar.
Are we having a meeting on Friday?
What meeting?
I don't know. You're trying to get officers meeting.
I have lunch with Brett tomorrow. So yeah, we can watch that tomorrow. We're good. Well, you can start it because I'll be at work till 6.
The second annual Alaska YouTube Creators Meetup is Saturday, July 13th. I got the email the other day.
Yeah, and there's a couple you have to add to the email.
Yeah, who was it?
Rooted in Alaska.
Oh, yeah.
And Moffat Racing.
Yeah. Well, they're the same one, but yeah. Gotta add them, and was there a couple others? I don't remember. We'd have to go through the list again.
I don't remember now. I'm getting old again.
Have to mark the calendar for your live tomorrow. Yep. Did you put it on there, or you'll just remember?
Well, it'll pop up in your YouTube.
That's true. Looney Tunes was great. Yeah.
They were the best.
Looney Tunes.
Love Looney Tunes.
That was the arcade gamer not arcade, but the Nintendo. That was the Nintendo game I got stuck on for a while with Looney Tunes.
I never played that. Never did that one. I always liked Super Mario.
It was probably one we picked up at the thrift store or something, or garage sale or something. All the cartoons we watched as kids are banned today. I know. You can't run around with a big old mallet and try to smash things. I mean, they were cartoons.
You can't even read Dr. Seuss anymore.
I don't even know why.
I don't know why either.
All right. Linda Jones will try to remember tomorrow at 9 p.m. I liked Speedy Gonzales, cousin Slowpoke. He was higher than a kite. Speedy Gonzales.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah. I didn't watch them when I was real young because we didn't have a TV until I was 9,
Yeah,
almost 10 is when we got the first TV that I know of because
that's when TVs were invented.
no, we lived in a cabin in the woods, no electricity, and obviously didn't have TV, but we had a radio and we could listen to the radio at night only when the Bush pipeline came on. We could listen to the messages that were going back and forth between people back in the day. And then it would have to be turned off, save the batteries for the next night. We didn't have I don't even think we had a generator. And solar wasn't invented yet.
No.
And we didn't have like phone of any sort until the later years. And then our neighbor tapped into a main line that ran through to someone else's house. So we could call out, but nobody could call in because we didn't have a number. I don't think they'll arrest us now. It's too late.
The statutes of limitation have already passed.
That was back in 1970 something. If they arrested me for that, there's a whole lot other things they could for people in the neighborhood back then.
Well, I almost said something, but I want to get into politics, so.
No. Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah. That was pretty cool too. Big old chicken. Chicken.
And
chicken hawk.
The Muppet Show.
No, I hated the Muppets.
I used to love the Muppet
the
shows.
Muppets. They were like what was that other show?
Beaker was my favorite character.
No. That was a little I guess I was too old for that. I didn't like it. Slowpoke Rodriguez was packing. Moffat Racing. Yeah, I'm going to try to make it to the meetup. Yeah, you guys should come.
Yeah,
it's at the park.
It's like right down the street from you guys.
The park has a good kids park too, since you have so many kids. It's a good place for kids too, and it's fenced in.
And there's probably going to be a goat there.
Yeah, there might be a goat.
There was last year.
Maybe I'll bring my chicken.
Just tie string to your chicken.
The gray one's getting pretty friendly.
Is he?
I go in there and she kind of comes to me and she wants a hug now.
Nice.
And the orange one follows me to breakfast every morning.
So
the gray one wants a hug.
The gray one, is that Thelma or Louise?
That's Thelma.
Thelma. So Louise is the weird one?
Yeah. Louise is a little stuck up. Or whatever. I need to get another radio so I can listen to the Denali Echoes. What is the Denali Echoes? Is that the same type of thing?
I've never heard of that.
They send messages back and forth. I know they had the what did I call it? Bush Pipeline. They had another one. And then the one that came out at Glen Ellen was Caribou Clatter. I know there was another one around that same time. We have an old radio right there. What do they call that? The old transistor radio?
Yeah. Well, that's the wrong kind of radio. So listening to that stuff.
Why? That's what we listen to it on.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a radio.
Well, make it work.
Right now?
No, not right now. I don't know anything about radios.
I have a radio. What would they play that on? That would be I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I have no idea. I don't do radios.
We used to love listening to it, but my parents would send messages back and forth though. It was fun. Back to up into Talkeetna. All right, beep beep, Roadrunner. I'm hitting the shower now. Be back afterwards if you're still on. Okay.
All right. Well, if not, we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good shower. Yeah, tomorrow at
5.
Animal, the world's best drummer.
Yes.
Yeah, Yeah, my little brother had a stuffed toy that was Animal, and he loved that thing.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, he loved Animal. The Muppet Show was good too. I don't know.
It was awesome.
It's like the pipeline, but for this area via KTNA. Huh. That'd be interesting to listen to. Just bring back memories, maybe. It was fun. Besides, it was the only electronic thing that we were allowed to listen to was the radio for half an hour at night. And then when we moved to a modern home, we were allowed to listen to old radio stories at night. They would come on and tell us, read a story every night or tell stories, and my brother had a radio in his room, and we would all go down to his room and listen to this half-hour story, and then we'd all go to bed. But
what you doing?
you had to love the two old guys in the balcony.
Oh yeah.
What was that? That must have been the Muppets.
Yeah. They were always up in the balcony and they're criticizing everything. They were hilarious.
I think Tundra Drums. Huh. Could be. What are you thinking? You thinking you need to eat?
Is it dinner time? Probably dinner time. You can wait a minute. I know. You might wither away over here. Just give me the look.
Okay. Night. I have to get things ready for bed. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, hanging out with us for a little bit, and we'll see you next time. The hecklers, were they the hecklers in the balcony?
Yeah, the two guys in the balcony. I'll have to pull up an old episode.
Okay, now I'm going to have to go watch
Now we got to pull up an episode after this.
Stupid Muppet Show. I know that my, was it brother-in-law or whatever, his kid, well, they all liked it was the Muppets Christmas. They play that all the time. Is there a certain episode that's Muppets Christmas or something?
Oh, I'm sure there's more than one.
It was a lot of Muppet singing.
Well, it was stage acting.
The two hecklers, Statler and Waldorf.
I never knew their names.
Oh.
I might have known them back
I
then.
resemble that attitude. Yep, good night, Linda. Good night, Linda. See you, Linda. Go Packers. I didn't know any cartoons until I went into the service at 17.
So cartoons didn't exist until you were 17.
Maybe. I know, we didn't have TV, and so here's a story.
Uh-oh.
So we went to our friend's house, my parents' friends, and one day, and they had TV, and I was probably 7 or 8, and the Dukes of Hazzard was on.
Oh, I love the Dukes of Hazzard.
And so we sat there and we watched it, and then the next time, years later, that I saw the Dukes of Hazzard, it was the same show. So I did not understand why someone would watch the same show every week. I didn't know that they changed. Yeah.
You didn't know what a series was?
I did not know what a series was. I just thought the Dukes of Hazzard was a show and it came on and it was the same every week. For years, apparently.
And that was one of my favorites.
Yeah. I was a little sheltered, but that's okay. And then once we did have TV, we watched, that was one of our favorite shows, was the Dukes of Hazzard. And we watched it all the time. And now I go back and watch it. I'm like, it's not that good.
It is still good.
And then what was the other one? Happy Days. Oh, we loved that show.
Yeah.
And then now it's like,
What?
It's just, I don't know. It's still good.
It is still good. And it's like, you can watch MASH reruns forever.
MASH is actually good. Their acting was actually good. They were.
Or like Seinfeld. Those are the reruns you can watch
Seinfeld
forever.
that's modern. Yuck.
It's old stuff.
No, not old.
Okay, old. How about All in the Family?
It was okay. It was kind of drama. I don't know. They still do the Denali Echoes 2 or 3 times a day. Oh, nice. All right, I'm going to have to look that up. That'd be fun. We could send you guys a message. Got to get a radio. Now they just have computers and phones and all that sort of thing. Paul and Jason, good night. Angie, good night. David, have a great week. Good night, everyone. The whole list of everyone's. Good night, everyone.
Good,
and, well,
good night,
good
Paul
night,
and Jason.
Good night, Paul and Jason. We're not saying good night to everyone yet. It's been just over an hour, so it won't be too long here.
Yeah, you'll have to take a nap again.
No, we're gonna get some dinner. What are you eating? Beef jerky.
Maddie made me hungry for dinner.
Sorry, not a Seinfeld fan. Yeah, me either. I don't know. It was kind of.
Yeah, yours was the Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was that time of my life when Gilmore Girls was playing.
She made me watch every episode of Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't. And that was like the third time through.
For you.
The first time through was pretty exciting. And
I've only went through it once. Wasn't good enough to go through it again.
And now that I look back and watch some of the episodes, I'm like, nah. Maybe it's because I've seen them so much. All we had was radio, and my dad and mom owned it. So we listened to what they listened to. Some stupid program called Mystery Stories or something. I think that was one of the ones that we listened to at night. Mystery Stories, or I'd have to ask my older brother what stories we would listen to at night. You know you're dating yourself when you remember watching shows when they first aired, not as reruns. Well, yeah. My favorite old TV show is The Andy Griffith Show. Yeah. That was actually good.
I remember that one now.
One of the ones that I really, really liked was Lucy.
I
with
love
Lucille
Lucy.
Ball. Yeah, I love Lucy.
I love Lucy, yeah.
I really liked that show. And I was watching that. It was probably like major reruns. Like they'd been on for a long time. But it was in the late 80s, early 90s when I was watching them.
Oh, yeah.
I watched, they were on every day.
I just thought of another one. The Gilligan's Island.
Oh, yeah. That was, Gilligan's Island was, it was okay.
Yeah, I think it was only on for 3 years.
Really?
In the mid-60s, I think, I want to say, if I remember right. So they were reruns, but then I was watching them. I'm not that old.
Yeah. Now there's so many options of TV. It's like people talk about TV series and stuff. I'm like, I have no clue. I've never heard of half of the stuff that's out there now. I mean, you don't just have your regular basic TV channels.
Well, you do. We just don't get them. We don't pay for that. What I've been wanting to pay for since we got the new smart TV is there's a service out there called PureFlix. It's kind of like Netflix, but it's all Christian-based movies and shows. I want to say it's only like $60 a year or something. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah, if we have time to sit down and watch movies. You watch a lot more TV than I do.
I do.
If you're gone, the TV never comes on, like hardly ever, except for Christmas.
If you're gone, the TV's on all the time in the background because I can't stand being alone.
Oh, I like to be alone. Oh, the Honeymooners.
Oh, I forgot about the Honeymooners.
Barnaby Jones. I don't remember that one.
I don't remember that one either.
Well, we do not mess with regular TV. We just watch Amazon Prime and or DVDs. Yeah.
Yep. That's all
we have. Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. We have, well, we've been watching Tubi.
Oh, Tubi, that's a free thing.
Yeah, it's a free with commercials. It's kind of like regular TV, but not.
If you dig into that TV, there's all kinds of stuff you could watch. There's thousands of thousands of channels and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm just not interested in all that. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, I agree.
I got time for naps, but I don't have time for TV.
I found a car channel though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Ralph Cramden, every working man's hero. What is this? I'm a
Galax or Gen X maybe. Galax.
Not sure.
Unless it's immensely Gen X.
No, I think it's the Left Behind series was good.
Left Behind series.
You don't remember that one? I don't know if I watched all of them. Left Behind. And the rapture, everybody disappeared.
You started showing me those, but
Oh, you never seen them?
I don't think they finished them. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember.
I have an antenna for local news. Yeah, we could probably watch. You can watch local news on the, what is it, YouTube or something, or
Yeah.
you can watch local news. We don't care.
I don't watch local news. I don't watch fake news at all.
I don't watch any news. I'm terrible. I don't have any clue what's going on out there in the world. They'll let me know if I need to do something.
When you go to the store and all the toilet paper is gone, you know something's happening.
Like, oh man, something's going on. I missed it. I loved Gilligan's Island. Marianne. The guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. They had quite a collection of characters there. We like the Andy Griffith Show too. Yeah. Sorry. Ooh, where in England? My dad's family is from Cornwall. Do you guys ever watch Knight Rider?
Oh yes, I love.
I'm
Knight
sure
Rider.
you watched it. We watched it for a short bit at my house.
Knight Rider and that reminds me of another one. I can't remember the name of it now. It's with the stealth helicopter. Airwolf, I think it was called.
I don't know.
Oh, Airwolf 2.
Oh. Nicolas Cage did a new version of Left Behind.
Oh, did he? Well, I haven't seen that one yet then.
Wow, I'll have to look at that. Knight Rider. Airwolf. Huh. $30 miles north of London. I'm doing good. Out shoveling to make way for the contractor's trailer bathroom remodel. No bathroom tonight, and I no have outhouse.
There's always a treat.
Lodge is 2 blocks away. Lucky one vehicle started.
So, house 2 blocks away, or it just triggered a memory. So
Of last winter?
No, of Arctic Man. When we used to go up to Arctic Man. This was before you. I've been to Arctic Man like 8 times. So for those not in Alaska, Arctic Man is like this ginormous, huge snow machine ski event where it's all surrounded around this one-day event, but it's like a week-long party. And we would go up there on Tuesday and stay till Sunday. And every day you're snow machining, you're doing something, you're snow machining somewhere. But where we like to stay is this free parking area called Fielding Lake Road. And the nearest porta potty was this hardened porta potty 2 miles away. And we're in the middle of winter, so you're always waiting. You get up in the morning, you don't want to go be the first to the bathroom. So you're always waiting there until you hear a couple sleds fire up and take off that way, so you know they're warming up the bathroom for you. One year I brought a propane torch with me, and the bathrooms there, the winter drifts would blow the snow in, so there's this snow was both sides of you, so I'd take a propane torch and I'd heat up the toilet and I'd stick it in the snow while I'm sitting there, keep my hands warm. Weird stuff. I don't know. That just triggered that memory. I forgot all about that.
I think I just bring me a bucket.
What are you gonna do with the bucket?
Use the bathroom.
In front of everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody's there.
Ain't nobody care. They'll just
They'll
think.
probably
They'll be
join
like, why didn't I think of that?
I even slept in a tent there one year.
There's Alaska
cold.
Railroad. Bill's back. No video of the shower.
That's good.
Alaska Railroad. Maybe next time, Bill. The Untouchables. Yeah.
I don't know. I remember that name, but I don't remember that one.
My ex and I got really big into that for a while. We watched all of those. That was the Mafia and Elliot Ness. That was good.
Yeah, I don't remember ever watching that one.
Hello, people in blue wrenches.
They have the power people.
All right. It's been an hour and 20 minutes, so we're going to get to saying goodbye to everyone. I know a couple people just showed up, and you guys can keep talking.
But she's going to take a nap.
Like my dad used to say. What did he say? We're going to go to bed so our company can go home. That was his sign of saying. That was his way of saying it's time to go home.
Well, we had our New Year's Eve party this year at the big house there in the common area, and we told everybody, you guys are welcome to stay as long as you want. When we get tired, we're just going to the cabin. So
yeah, we'll just go home. You guys can stay. Snow skiing behind snow machine that whips you even faster down the hill.
Yes.
Have you done that?
I haven't done that, but that's Arctic Man. So they start at the top of one part. I don't remember how long the course is. It's so many miles long. They start up and they ski down, no poles, just ski down into this canyon, and then it's a part called handoff where the snow machine has like a pole behind it, like a jet ski or like a ski boat, a handle. But
Yeah.
it's usually not a rope. It's usually a long pole. But sometimes there's ropes. But so the skier is still moving. The snow machiner comes up in front of the skier and they try to hook up while in motion, and they get one chance at it. If you miss the hookup, your race is done. You don't get to race again until next year. And then so now the snow machiner is pulling the skier up a course, up a hill, and then they get to the top, and then the skier does a slingshot where snow machiner pulls off this way, and the skier goes whoosh, straight forward off this giant jump straight down a mountain into the finish line.
Yeah.
It's absolutely hilarious to watch, and you snow machine around to different areas because you can't see the entire course unless you're in a helicopter. So you go to different areas throughout the day, and you watch this area for a while, and you go watch that area for a while.
I'm not sure why people would want to do that silliness.
I had a friend that was a skier that did it.
Yeah. I guess if you know how to ski.
I don't know how to ski.
I'm not good at skiing.
But yeah,
I do want to go snowboarding after being up at Hatcher's. Walking up there the other day, I was like, man, I snowshoed up. I should have my snowboard on the back so I could snowboard back down.
we should do that.
We should do that.
Well, you should do that without me, and then we'll do it together
Why should I do it without you?
on a weekday when I'm not around.
It's really pretty rough right now. A lot of deep snow machine ruts.
Good, then you should do it yourself then.
All right.
Okay.
I think John in Alaska, he's saying goodnight to everyone. Billy Sutton says he believes he would like my dad. Yeah, he's a character. Saturday we have a birthday party, by the way.
I know. It's on the calendar.
Okay, he'll be 80.
I won't be here.
He'll be 80 on Friday.
I will be at another event.
Robert Bartman, good night. Angie, David, it's been fun. Good night, all. Billy Sutton, saying good night to others. A lot of good nights. Have a good rest of the week, everyone. Good chat tonight. All reminiscing. Are we all old people? We're all reminiscing about our old watching TV. And
Remember, we're not old people.
We're not old people.
We're experienced.
Yeah, these young kids, they have no clue. No clue what real cartoons are and real TV. I'm currently in Wisconsin. Hardly any snow. I can't wait to be back in Whittier next week. Nice. Wow, there's probably a lot of snow there.
I hope so.
All right, everybody. I think we're going to say good night.
Good night. Maddie says it's dinner time. She's over here whining at me.
So, everybody have a awesome week, rest of your week, I guess. And stay warm, stay safe.
And enjoy those naps.
And enjoy the naps. Where's my, where's my off button? So, see you later.
All right. We love you all. Good night.